Welcome, everybody. I'm Emily Ahrens, and you are joining me either live or on the replay. But either way, you are here for a reason. Whatever it is that is on your mind, on your heart, what's been blocking you, blocking your business growth, there's an answer for it here today. So if you are live, you're welcome to ask a question. If you're on the replay, listen to the questions that are asked and see if any of them resonate with you. If it's something that you've been struggling with, this is for you for that reason. So let's dive in. My name is Emily Ahrens. If you are new here, if not, well, welcome back. I'm best known as an energy healer and business alignment coach. I help leaders, entrepreneurs, conscious founders who are ready to get into alignment in their business, meaning they're tired of burning out, they're tired of doing all the things, but not really feeling that great while doing it. Some of you are brand new, some of you have received a level of success in your business or your life, and you're looking to just sort of up it a little bit. So, um, before we get started, I would love for you just to share with me where you're from. If you are also new here, I would love to know that. I like to do these live sessions pretty much every week on Thursdays around this time, 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so you don't miss when I go live. These are typically first come, first serve. So once you get here, if you have a question, just go ahead and pop the question in the chat. Um, what's interesting is that there's been a lot of discussion recently amongst many of my clients around funnels. I have a course about how to build funnels. I have trainings about how to build funnels. It's kind of making me like, are we really doing funnels again? But I think that's one of those things that if you are somebody who is looking for, bringing in more people into your community, you have to talk about funnels, right? You go from not knowing you to working with you, to being like loving your work and paying you for your services. So I think it's a relatively common topic, but also one that we can evolve with us. If you have questions that are specific, go ahead and put them in the chat. If you want to talk about funnels, feel free to ask anything. I can also read your energy if you would like an energy reading. We're just going to have fun today. And I have 44 minutes. I just threw a couple of loaves of bread in the oven. So I got to go when this watch starts to buzz. So let's have some fun today. I see Jean, Annette, Julie. All right. Anything I need to know business related? Any message? Why am I stuck? Pleasanton, California, Chesapeake, not new. Hey, Western Massachusetts, also not new. Cool. P.S. I love funnels. I did mine from your funnel course. Thank you. How do I get mentally unstuck in my business? Say more about that. Hi, Susie. What's up? What's nice to see you. Uh, I have glasses. I literally just went to the eye doctor. I have glasses. I'm gonna be getting them on Friday, so I'll be able to do this a little better. Coakley lamb. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm totally butchering that. Western Canada. Great. You're fab. Thanks. All right. Who wants to start? I think Jean was the first one. If you would like me to read your energy, channel a message, we can talk about funnels. If there's something else that's coming up for you, let's just have some fun today, okay? It's Thursday. It's pretty much Friday because it's a holiday weekend here in the US and schools are closed Friday. So it's basically Friday today. Jean, I'll start with you. Excuse me. Of course, I'm clearing my throat because we're talking about visibility, aren't we? Oh my God. Really? Can we just take a beat? Everybody. Whew. Let's open up. If there's any information for you today, Jean. Okay, I'm connecting with your energy and I can definitely feel some upward momentum, upward lift. Okay, there's a few messages coming in. Let me just let them keep coming because I feel like I have like an agenda ready for you. Okay, I'm just going to start. and we'll go from there. So we are talking about some visibility. I'm seeing this sort of geyser energy coming up, and I'm getting a chill as I say this. So I really love this like upward blast of energy that's coming out for you. It feels really, really positive, really good. It's like I'm hearing I'm coming out. I want the world to know. So like I love that energy for you, Jean. And I'm also feeling like we're kind of making it too difficult. We're making it a little more complicated than it needs to be. I'm also hearing like it's time to just hire one person to help you and like get over that resistance, that belief, whatever the story is around like it's way too much money. Listen, it is way cheaper than you think. And like, I'm going to tell you what, when you ask someone to help you with something that's been like a pain in your butt for a while and they do it within like 2 hours, you're going to go, why did I wait so long? So there is an invitation for you. It's like you're ready to come out, but there's also like another step for somebody to come in to support you, even if it's like 5 hours a week. Like it doesn't need to be the like a full-time 40-hour week paid employee with benefits. Like let's not like jump to conclusions, okay? And it's like, well, how would I even do that? I'll tell you. I'll teach you how to do it. We can work. We're already working together. If you want to know, I'll tell you everything you need to know: how to hire great people, how to vet them, so that by the time you have an interview with them, they're already pretty much the right fit. It's just like a final energy vibe check. Um, so yeah, that's like the next big thing. You're coming up. You what's the other thing? I just feel like so happy and shiny. That's how I feel for you. So, keep doing whatever you're doing. I know you said you were sick, but like your energy does not give I'm sick right now vibes. Okay. Okay, so who is next? Gee, Annette. Annette, I think you would ask, feeling unmotivated lately as I've had a lot of personal changes in the last couple of years, struggling to re-engage with my business. Okay. As I read this, I feel this like, oh, like down in the pit of my stomach, Annette. And so part of what's coming up, like you can even see it in the words that you've chosen. Like you don't have to be psychic to feel what I just felt in my body. If you read the words, feeling unmotivated lately, personal changes last couple of struggling to re-engage with my business. What does struggling to re-engage with my business mean? It's almost like I've fallen out of love with it. I don't want anything to do with it. Like I mean, imagine if your business was your partner. You're like, I'm struggling to re-engage with them. Like, ew, really? You're struggling to re-engage with them? Like, if it's dead to you, let it be dead to you. Maybe that's just a chapter that you need to close that book and walk away from. If you're struggling to re-engage with it, it's not for you. And that's okay. I think that sometimes like we have our business babies and we're like, we have to be with it forever and ever. I'm telling you what, sometimes you know the phrase "kill off your darlings"? There are so many things that I have spent endless hours, hundreds of thousands of dollars, so much time, team members, only to kill it off. And it is painful and it hurts a little bit. I just spoke with my ads manager that I haven't run ads with for literally years. And I'm like, I deleted like 10,000 contacts that I paid very good money for at one point. Like just clear it out. It's okay to have a clear slate. It's okay to let go. It's okay to start over because seriously, energy is everything. The first thing you need to do, Annette, is to get in touch with you. Who are you? What are you about? And start looking at what is my happily ever after life look like? What does it feel like? That is the first and only step for you, Annette. So, one of the things that I talk about is energy alignment. You're out of alignment. That's why you're unmotivated. When you're aligned, you're on fire. Like there is no space and time. Things just happen. You feel good. People are dropping off gifts. Clients are coming in. You're like, wow, this body, wow, these relationships, everything just starts to click. If that's not happening, is because something is off. Now, I don't have all the time in the world to go into that today, nor is this really the place for it. But your first and only step is to get back in touch with you. Who are you? Maybe you've evolved and changed. Maybe you used to like chocolate and now you like vanilla. What is it that makes you light up? When you see your life happily ever after, what does it look and feel like? Bring it into full color, make it visceral so you can feel it in your body. Write it all down. Like, who are you being? What are you doing? How does your energy? How does your vibe? What does your posture say? What is your persona? Write that all down. That is a starting point. That part of you is going to give you the instruction manual to stay in alignment. You just got to do more of the things that make you feel happy. And I know that's an oversimplification, and I can feel your energy releasing as I just said that. And I don't mean to oversimplify, but it really is that simple. So start there. That's how you start to find what lights you up, and everything will start to shift. Oh, I'm getting a little chill as I say that too. Ba, 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 ba. So let's see who is next. Susie, I want a message. Anything that comes up. Sure. Are you still with me? Are you still here, Susie? I haven't seen you in ages. This is exciting. And this is I DM'd you like forever ago and I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "I want to do a show where this is what I do for people, whether they are everyday folks, if they are." Oh, well there you go. I'm okay. But this is like a little taste of what I'm wanting to open up more to. So let's get the party started. So I'll tap into your energy now then. Okay, your energy is coming through. I'm getting messages. I'm asking if there's anything that you require right now. And then being brought into my lower belly down. Is it upper belly or lower belly? It's upper belly. So this is more like solar plexus, not sacral chakra, solar plexus. Okay, so what's coming through the immediate visual? So how I interpret energy, I typically start by seeing a visual. I'll get like a flash of a visual, and then it starts to be like a story unfolding. And I start to hear things, I see, sometimes I smell, and I'll feel sometimes. And so with you, Susie, what I saw was a woman in a white dress doing like a big curtsy bow with like this big flowy skirt and doing like a big curtsy and a bow. It made me feel like a finale of something. Like you don't bow at the end, you bow at the end, right? And so there was this beautiful kind of like bow, and then there was this sort of like I want to change the direction of my life. Like a full life shift, like changing from this focus to like this focus. I felt more family oriented. I felt more like holistic. I felt more myself. Um I still felt very much like in a city, which I don't even know where you live these days. I think you're still in Florida. I don't know. Um it was just this like bow. I really felt this call inward. I felt this call to family. As I'm saying that, I'm getting like goosies. And then I felt upper belly. And so some of it feels a little bit, it feels like motherhood. It feels like nurturing. It feels like trusting in myself again. It just made me take a big, deep exhale of like, oh, just all of the stuff, just ugh, like I can just put all of this down. So oh yes, I understand you. Yes, you plus this. Yes, take a bow. Okay, great. I'm glad you're with me. So there is this kind of message. Also the color of the dress you were was white. White is about purity, and it's also about like divine connection. So I would not be surprised if you were in a personal transit, a personal shift. this calling inward, this like endings and beginnings, flowy, like finding flow as well. That dress was so flowy. Coming back inward to wanting to create family or like reprioritize a little bit. So you're welcome. You're so welcome. Somebody else. Julie, you said, don't skip me. Did I skip you? Listen, also for anybody who is new or repeating, I'm not skipping you on purpose. Trust me, I'm really not. Sometimes I just go where the energy leads me and I follow that. Sometimes I cherry pick. I don't always go in exact order. If I missed you, you can always, reply. I'm so glad to see you again and connect with you again. And if you're not on Instagram, find me somewhere else so I can say hi to you. Um, just feel free to like reply like, hey, I'm over here. Here's my question. But please don't take it personally. It's not. I love you all. I love you all. And this is like speed dating for me. It's very fun. It's very quick. And hopefully it's very helpful, impactful, validating for all of you. Um, if you are interested, I do also do these privately. So if you want more of a personalized report, your whole energy system, you can always book a full energy report, and I'm happy to kind of be more just you and me. Let's go back to Julie. Let me see where we left you. For more clarity, I'm stuck in my motivation and my personal energy. Is that what your question was, darling? Julie? You like an energy read, please. Okay, Julie, here we are. Crystal! Huh, I love that you said a speed date. It is. It's like bump, 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 but except I don't get to actually see other people. I'm just in your energy biz. Um, Julie, let's go. All right. And please, if you're just joining me or if you've been here and you had a question, you can just like say you'd like a reading of some kind. If you have a specific question, please ask it. I love those as well. I mentioned at the beginning that I've been working a lot with clients on funnels and client attraction recently. So I don't know if that does anything for you. Okay. So, Julie. Hmm. Okay, it's around here. Okay, so I'm picking up on your energy. I'm feeling some stuff. We're getting some information. Okay, we got to talk about this. Um, it feels so I heard a record scratch and I felt and saw this like delineation here in your chest. Chest is heart chakra. This is about boundaries. It's about unconditional love, giving and receiving, about relationships. So there was this like record scratch up here. And so when I was connecting with that energy, and I was like, well, is she bringing an energy in and it's just getting stuck here? Is there coming? And it was like, no. Since this happened, I've fully disconnected. So when we think about like a lamp with a cord and you plug the cord into the lights socket and then you turn the light on, there it is. If you have a light with a cord and you just don't plug it in, that's what's happening in your energy field. It's like there's no current of electricity of energy that's coming through. And there was something I feel traumatic, dramatic, like I feel this like ripping in my upper chest area. It's like whatever happened with that, it's like I unplugged completely and I am not going to plug in. And I'm afraid to plug in. I don't want to plug in. I forgot how to plug in. Let me just ask if there's any other information around this. I'm hearing this actually happened a very long time ago. You may not have even been aware of it. If you have spent a lot of your life searching and um, feeling a little off, like you don't fully know who you are, feeling a little disconnected, that's why. So what do we need to do to help bring Julie more embodied? Like that's the thing is like you're not embodied. You're not even in this vessel. I wouldn't be surprised if like you didn't give a shit about your body at all. Like, whatever. Like I'll do this, I'll eat that, I'll drink this, I'll like meh, whatever. Um it's just kind of like I feel avoid. So what do we need to do to bring Julie embodied? Okay, so what I'm seeing you do a lot of trauma in the past 5 years, I am afraid to plug in. Okay. So what I'm seeing as a solution for you, Julie, I don't know where you live. Wait, you told me where you lived. Massachusetts. Okay, perfect. So it's somewhere where we live, okay? Um, your guides are asking you to go to the park wherever there's grass. I don't know if you have a yard where you live, um, to lay back on the grass. I'm getting look at these goosies. I don't know if you can see 'em, my hair is sticking straight up. You've got to lay down on the earth. Um, a blanket is fine, to be on a blanket or to have, obviously have clothes on to lay down on the earth. But this is building up from your, well, not just your root chakra, but like the whole system of trust, of safety and security, which is the root chakra, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I need to lay down and know I'm supported, to know I'm not alone, to feel something again. Um, Gentle yin yoga would also be indicated. It would be really wise to be able to do some practices that are not, like, fast. So, I felt goosebumps too. Ooh! Anybody else? So, Julia, guides are literally showing you, like, this is the ground, you laying down on the ground, palms up, shavasana pose in yoga where you just lay down. That's it. Just lay down, breathe, and receive. And the reason why being outside is so important, number one, yes, it's grounding. But if you're in a park, grassy, maybe even under a tree, like looking up, feeling like seeing the tree leaves like blowing in the wind, maybe, and then imagining the root system beneath that's really going deep beneath you throughout like the ground, the soil, eating some root vegetables. Like we're wanting to ground you again. This is like we talk about plugging you in. So it's like the light switch, you're not plugged into source. So if you imagine an antenna going straight up the top of your head, up into heaven and plugging you in and allowing source energy to come through, like that's like the next step. The first step is to lay down and just practice feeling safe. Excuse me, there was a big release there. I have a beautiful yard for this. Oh, so happy. Would you keep in touch and let me know how this goes? Your guides are just like lay down in the grass, enjoy the yard, even just for like 5 minutes a day, just lay down and start feeling back into your body. Feel like bring your attention to every sensation. How does your back feel laying down? Your hips, your legs, your feet? Are you inclined to keep your eyes open? Do you feel called to close them? Do you want to watch the sky? Do you want to watch the tree? Like, really be present is what they're saying, is just be present, be in your body, feel, see, sense, imagine. That's going to bring back some of these parts of you that have left the building. Once you can start feel more comfortable, more safe and secure in that, then once you're laying down, then you can imagine that antenna going up to heaven and feeling that electric charge coming from source energy pouring into your body. I have literally hundreds of guided meditations and energy healings that do this. You can try it completely free through Mastering Ascension with a 7-day free trial, and just cherry pick the ones that you want. The one I have coming up in September, I now forget the name of it. Oh, it's connecting with your multimillionaire self, I think. But there's some that are just simple energy healings just to get into alignment, clear out your system, clear any cords or any blocks, and just get back into being you. Ah, absolutely let you know how this works. Thank you for this. You're welcome. Let's see who is next. La 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 loo lily. Who did I miss? We got Julie, we got Annette, we got Jean, we got Susie. Uh, Stephanie, I'm totally stuck too. What? Tony, hello. I missed the first 10 minutes. Not sure how much I've missed. I'm really stuck finding out who I am. Not sure what I even get excited about anymore. Just feeling extremely lost in this world. I'm sorry, Tony. I think what's interesting is that sort of theme of that disconnection. Is anybody else feeling that? Put a one, and if you feel that, a little bit of lost, a little disconnected, um, struggling, unmotivated. I missed the first part, but always happy to be here. You're right on time. Trust. You're always here on time. Whether you're live with me or on the replay, there's something here for you. I just want to keep reiterating that all of the above. Okay. Yeah. So see, like even like look at all the Julie and Annette and Stephanie and Brittany, like Tony, every like half of the people here are all saying yes. Yes to all of that. So isn't that interesting when you feel that like lost in that disconnection and here we all are with the same thing. That right there is that miracle. Feeling lost, feeling alone, and yet look at how we all magnetize to the same place. Here we are. Just take that miracle and just hold it for 1 second. There is a message here for all of you. Part of what's happening, there is something that's happening in the collective unconscious. Now, you know me, I don't typically channel for like just anything. I typically am channeling for folks in business. This feels a lot bigger than just folks in business. This feels like a larger collective. So, my guides are showing me this message really purposefully to explain something. So, I'm using this as an example. I don't drink Coca-Cola. I don't. I don't drink any soda really. Once in a while, a really good root beer. But it's kind of like when you see advertising in magazines and on TV and on billboards and on your phone and on social media and everywhere you go, and there's a Coca-Cola ad. And then, like, you go to someone's house and they're like, "Oh, could you bring drinks?" And you think, "Oh, maybe I'll buy Coca-Cola. I'll bring that with me." It's because it's been intentionally put out there so that your subconscious is picking up on every single place where that message is. So when it's time to take an action or to do something, it's already there. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to wonder what to bring. It's already going to be there. And the reason why my guides share this metaphor is because right now we are all being systematically programmed to pick up on feeling alone, feeling lost, feeling disconnected. Part of that is because what I'm hearing is like they want you to feel vulnerable and to weaken your thoughts, which weakens your immunity, and it has a cascade effect. As long as we put these sort of subliminal thoughts out there, you will pick up on everything because your subconscious mind is picking up on billions of bits of information all the time. It's that you're filtering them out and you're only noticing certain things, but you're picking up on everything all around all the time. It's always on, even if you're asleep. Also, they're saying like big red flag warning for those of you who sleep with the TV on. Do not put on just general TV that has commercials. Don't put on TV that has like intensive storylines. Your subconscious will pick up on that and think that it is reality, which also heightens your stress and your sympathetic nervous system. You're going to put yourself in a state of stress. So what can we do to overcome this? So part of it is like unplugging from that narrative, finding like what I've been saying today about finding yourself, finding your joy. What does your happily ever after look like? What does it feel like to do the things that you want to do when you get to do them one day, someday? How can we start incorporating that today on a just a simple basis? So, for example, I'm starting to feel this all in the back of my head. This is a lot of kind of heady information, but also this is starting to open up your third eye. The back of your third eye, right, is in the nape of the neck where that occipital ridge is in the back of your skull, where the back of your skull meets the spinal column. Okay, that's the back of your third eye. Your third eye is about intuition. It's about instincts. It's about knowledge. It's about innovation, ideas, right? So it's like source energy is pouring down like a funnel, and then it comes down, and then your brain starts to go, I know what I can do with that. Da, 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 da. So there's this opening in the back of your third eye that's happening right now with this information that's coming in. And so it's almost like, oh my God, I have to unplug from this narrative. So be very mindful of the input in your day to day. So, like I mentioned, the Coca-Cola ads everywhere, right? This feeling lost, excuse me, afraid, disconnected, stuck, struggling, all of that, it's it's been out in your world. These might not be your thoughts. They might not be your feelings. So right now, question it. Is this even my thought? When did I first think this thought? Hmm. Because there is a mass consciousness that feeds us information and data points we pick up on unconsciously. We think these things, therefore, we think there are thoughts, but not all of our thoughts are our thoughts. Does this make sense to you guys? Is any piece of this resonating? Do you have questions? This is coming in for the collective for everybody who's on this call. Now I'm feeling this tightness in my shoulders, in my back. Oh boy. I have distanced myself from some people for this very reason. Yes, it makes sense. Great. Yes, it makes total sense. So, is this my thought? Yes or no? When was the first time I had this thought? Go back and see if you can remember, recall. Sometimes we just have to ask ourselves, is this my thought? And I'll tell you something. A few years ago, I was starting to create a course, and it's my certification course. And as I was doing it, I kept feeling like, you don't know what you're doing. That's not good enough. You don't even know anything about that. And like all these thoughts. And I kept saying to my team, like, I'm having these very weird, intrusive thoughts right now. Not I think this, but I'm having these thoughts, knowing this isn't how my brain usually thinks. This isn't how I function. So, what thoughts are these? And it turns out, whose thoughts were they? These were energies and entities that were trying to stop me from bringing the light that was this program, that is this program, because truly the purpose of the certification is to teach more people to be certified in the modality that I do of energy healing that brings more light into the planet, which has a cascade effect. So it's not just helping one person, it's helping one person help multiple people, and those people help it has this multiplier effect. So there's energies and entities that are here for it. And then there's energies and entities that are like, shut her down. Let's infiltrate her thoughts and make her think that she should stop doing this. I'm not even joking. I know it sounds weird as shit, but it is what it is. And this was what I was basically battling against these entities, clearing them out of me for, I think it was 21 modules. It took me months to create this program. And it was the craziest thing. It had a hold on me. And even after the fact, it was part It was like it was hard to shake. And so my saying that is like I'm not immune from this. We all are affected by energies and entities that don't have uh our best and highest in mind, and or these are entities that are specifically trying to take you out. Okay. And so we're in this cusp right now between August and September. And then, as we know, what rolls after September is all that holiday bullshit, right? So, wouldn't it be smart if you thought very low of yourself? It lowered your energetic vibration, which lowers your immunity, and then you become more susceptible to illness. You are more drawn to things of a lower frequency, foods, environments, situations, decisions that keep you at a lower frequency. All I'm saying is be mindful of your own energy and be mindful of the thoughts that you're thinking might not be your thoughts. Anyway, who has a question? That was a very interesting tangent that we just took. I hope it was helpful. I'm sure it was. There's a reason. You're so welcome. Does anybody else have a question? Do you want me to read your energy? Is there anything else that I can do? Let me see. I have 11 more minutes before I have to check on my sourdough bread. Let's go. And also, this is not meant to be like a pitch fest, but if you go to my website and join Mastering Ascension, you get 7 days free. I have literally hundreds of energy clearings, some that are specifically for clearing entities like this. Literally, the one that I had my friend make personally for me to clear off those entities is inside of that membership. It's $9.99 a month or $79.99 a year. It's super affordable. I have a new one that comes out every single month. Energy healings that are going to align you when you need it the most. When you're feeling down and you're like, I'm alone, there's nobody here that cares, who gets me, this is the worst. Oh, yeah, I have an app and I can just press play and it's going to shift literally my entire energy field and I'm going to feel 100% better. I've had folks who are like, I'm at a 2 right now. Out of 10, this is not a good day for me. Shift into a 10, shift into an 8, shift into a 9 within minutes. And I don't say that to be braggy, but listen, these are all source channeled. This is not my work. I didn't write these meditations. I closed my eyes and source spoke through me. So this is a beautiful opportunity to say, yeah, I think that's what I need right now. If someone says like, oh, my back hurts, don't you ask for like, an anti-inflammatory or like, something? This can definitely help. And if you hate it after 7 days, you can leave and we're all still friends. Sweet. I'll look into the clearings on your website. So it's emilyarons.com/membership. I'm going to put it in here. There you go. Or you can find it, on my actual main website. Would love a reading. Very helpful. Sourdough. My friend Teza has talked about this in her books too. She is on Amazon. Okay. I don't know Teza, but listen, there's a reason this information is coming through. I did the first part of the entity clearing and never did the rest. Did the test. I think you mean the rest. Do the entity clearing. If I have clients who are in Mastery and Ascension and they're going through these kinds of feelings, the first thing I do is go do the entity clearing and then let's talk after that. 9 out of 10 times, it's like it just clears it out for them. And then I have other specific meditations that you can literally search. If you have a problem with confidence or clarity or attracting more clients or making more money or whatever it is, you can literally search for it. And I have meditations that will come up to help you with that. Hi, Emily, it's Tracy. Can you read about energy? I'm going to start working with children. I need to strengthen my energy. Okay. Let's see. Can you read about energy? I'm going to start working with. You want me just to like tune into your energy, Tracy? Or like, did you want me to, what did you need? I think that's what you meant. Also, thank you all for being so great. Thanks for being so engaged. It's really fun to do this with folks who are like participating. Nothing worse than going on live literally in a room by yourself without anybody talking to you. So thank you. And like I said, if you subscribe to the channel, you will get notified whenever I do live streams or when I post content. I am getting better at posting more regular videos. I promise. I have YouTube Shorts now, and I am making more videos. I think I'm going to be going live on September 1st to do a forecast. So stay tuned for that. But if you're not on I also send my email notifications usually too, but just in case. Yes, can you tune in? Yes, I can. Excuse me. Okay, Tracy. Hmm. I'm being brought down to your legs. Okay, I feel like a little bit of stuck energy. My legs are getting sore. I feel growing pains. I want to stretch and do like quad stretches right now for you. Um, okay, they're doing both a literal and a figurative reference. So the literal side of it is they want you to work on moving your body more, like literally moving your body, mobility, stretching, working out, doing more walks, because you have to physically be in better health to be successful in this career. And you chose it because you felt like it was going to motivate you to get off your ass and go do something. So, like, high five. Like, that's great. So, there's that one piece of like physically moving, but the second piece is really stretching you energetically, like really opening up to be more available to support kids. They're also saying it's stretching you because um, there is a little bit of like, why do I always do that? Why do I always do that? Where I'm like, how do I say this? But I just say it how I say it. Okay. This this position working with children, I don't exactly know what you mean by working with children, but it's going to help you to heal some of your own childhood trauma. The things that happened to you or should have happened and didn't. This is an opportunity for you to be able to really be able to look at that. And there are going to be situations that are going to be very triggering to your trauma, triggering to your experiences. It's going to help you grow. That's why you sign up for it. It's going to help you. And I saw a quote the other day. Oh my gosh. It's like oh man, I'm going to butcher it. Something about like the personal growth. Like you wanted the personal growth until it looked like doing the work. It's like something like that. I just totally butchered it. But this is it. It's like it's forcing you to face some of these parts of yourself, but it's also a good thing. It's going to help you heal that. So you don't have to keep being like tormented. Like you can help other people in ways that maybe nobody could help you with that particular thing. Yes, I exercise and walk regularly. I help kids with fitness. So hopefully we can help each other. Okay. So like there's that fitness piece in it. Yeah. So I think that it's also like the fitness is a piece of it. There is a deeper part about connection and empowerment, and confidence and body positivity, but also like you're going to be witnessing like the next generation of people and how highly sensitive they are. So be very mindful. They are very highly sensitive. Um, and that's that thing. It's like, don't you wish that when you were their age, somebody would celebrate your sensitivity versus like trying to control it or belittle you? Oh, you're so sensitive, like that bullshit. So you can tell them that, to say like, when I was growing up, when I was your age, being really sensitive was treated like it was a bad thing, and it's actually a wonderful thing. The fact that you're sensitive is a gift. Those kinds of conversations. So um but yeah, I'm just that quad stuff, like really stretching, movement, all that. Hope that was helpful. um all of you, thank you for being here. I'm about at sourdough o'clock. Thank you, children, helping me heal better than adults. This reading was amazing. Oh, that's so beautiful. It is wonderful to be able to connect with you all like this. And this is, like I said, this is kind of like speed dating for me. I love doing this. It's fast. It's a great way to connect. If there's other ways that we can hang out, connect, I would love to do it. I am on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, but kind of not really. But I do these live every single week. And if there's specific questions that I can help you with or support you with further, let me know. Anybody here, just because I have a dozen people here with me, like anybody here not have a clue about how to build a funnel or to attract more of the right client or to make offers for people that they really like and they really want to buy or they want to buy repeatedly? Or like, yeah, I've kind of got some of that stuff, but I want to innovate it a little bit. Could you put a 2 in the chat? I'm just curious because I like to I like to sort of see the themes that are happening within myself as well as my clients and see like how can I respond? Can I respond with resources? Can I respond with a workshop? Can I respond with some emails? How can I be of service? How can I be helpful to people? If you're not struggling at all, just say so. That's fine. If you're like, I got it, thanks anyway. Not a problem over here. That's cool. Um, but anyway, 2, but I'm not there yet, I think. Okay. That's okay. I think we're all in different phases. I missed the part about funnels, would like more info. Um, I was just saying, Stephanie, that I have a number of resources about building funnels, and I'm working with some clients right now with building or redesigning or rethinking their funnels. And I didn't know if it was something I needed to open up to my community as like a workshop or a training. Like, would that be helpful? And before I go too far down the rabbit hole of all that, I just follow where the energy is leading me. So yes, a workshop. Okay. I have a workshop. I've already led this workshop countless times. And that's what I was thinking about doing, is offering it again. My funnel will be a perfume bottle size. Listen, they don't have to be a big one. They can be a little one. And trust me, even like, believe it or not, oh, there's my watch. Even this is part of a funnel. Believe it or not. I know, crazy. It is what it is. All right, it's sourdough o'clock. If you had a good time, please leave hearts, share this with a friend, help spread the word. Also, the last thing I'll say is I am starting to post on, oh my God, the place where you post the word Substack. Oh my gosh. I'm now on Substack. So if you want to come find me there, my eyes twitching. My guides are like, yank, pull her off the stage. I'm on Substack. If you want to come find me, I'm going to be publishing more stuff regularly over there, written as well as some audio probably. Anyway, have a great rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.